All right, everybody, in this video we will go over making and receiving calls within the Elevate application. First off, I want to show you how to make a call. I have my contacts list open here, and I'm going to go ahead and just search for one of my contacts. I'm going to look for, oops, I'm going to go ahead and look for my cell phone number. Here's my cell phone number. All I got to do is either tap right here or hit the phone button, and it will pull up a call. So now I have a live, active phone call with my cell phone. Once we've pulled up this, once we have the call active, there's several choices up above here. We have our mute button, where we can mute the person, or mute ourselves rather. We have the call flip button, which I'll show you what that looks like in just a few minutes. We have this pause button, which will put that person on hold, and they'll hear hold music. We have the dial pad button here. This dial pad button will give you the dial pad to interact with, automated systems and things like that. We have the plus button, which will allow me to add another person, do a three-way conference with another person on the call. We have this button here, which turns the speaker on or off, or if you have a Bluetooth headset, it'll show you your Bluetooth headset as an option. And then we have this lifts this right here. We can do a transfer. We can switch to carrier, which we saw in our settings earlier. We can have it go to our cell phone, or we can choose to park the call. So let me just go a little bit more in depth on a couple of these things. We're going to first start with parking call. When you park a call, what it does is it gives you, it puts a call into kind of a holding tank for usually around 60 seconds. And it allows you to pick up the call on another phone within the organization. So if you hit park call, it will give you a 3-digit extension, and we'll hear that in just a second.
Call parked on extension 991.
So now all I have to do is from any other phone in the organization, I can just dial 991. And I have the call back. It preserves the caller ID information and everything. So that's valid if you if you need to maybe go find somebody. You don't know where they're at. Maybe they're out in a warehouse or something like that. You can park the call, go and find them. Maybe even use the your paging system or something like that to say so and so is on the phone on extension 991. Pick it up. To whomever it's intended to be for. Now, if that call sits in park for 60 seconds, it'll come back to you. It'll ring back to you, so that call just doesn't sit there forever and get forgotten about. So keep that in mind. Some organizations have elected to have that be a longer period of time, up to 3 minutes in some cases, but by default it is 60 seconds. Let's talk about the call flip. This little icon right here, what this does is this basically puts the caller on hold and has the call go right back to your line. It re-rings your line. So this is handy for when maybe you get this call, you're on your way into the office, but then you sit down at your desk and you want to take it on your desk phone. Well, if I press this here, I've just transferred that over to my desk phone. Now that it's on my desk phone, I can flip it back and go ahead and answer it. So call flip is handy. Like I said, maybe you're sitting at your desk and you're on a call on your desk phone. but you want to take it on your cell phone and you got to get out the door. Maybe you have a hands-free headset and you got to get driving to an appointment or something like that. You can flip the call from your cell phone or from your desk phone to your cell phone. Continue the conversation on your cell phone. It's a really handy uh, function. Now from this dial pad here, there you can also search by dialing the letters of a person's name. So we have Jeremy Esplin. We typed in 5376. It brought up my information right there. Let's show you what an inbound call looks like. An inbound call looks just like this. If you're in the application, it'll just give you a pop from the top of the screen. It'll just give you a little pop up from the top of the screen. Now, if you're outside of the application, maybe you're on your home screen or something. If you're on your home screen, it will still give you that little pop up from the top here. So if you're maybe in another application, you'll see it up here. If your phone is off, it will also ring, similar to how an inbound call on your normal cell phone would ring. So let's go ahead and get another call going here. Okay, so say this is an individual that's go ahead and mute myself here. Say this is an individual that called in and needs to get to another person. Well, you can most certainly transfer the call. If you click on this, click on the ellipsis here, click on transfer call. It'll pop up. It'll put the person on hold and pop up this option here. Now you can go ahead and just transfer it to pretty much anyone you want. So let's go ahead and transfer it over to. Let's go ahead and transfer it to our cloud help desk. And we'll transfer. And now our transfer is complete. It basically just takes a call and dumps it right into the person's line that needs to have it. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the opportunity to do a warm transfer. Transferring from the cell phone application is always going to be cold transfer or unattended transfer. But that's how you manage calls on this application. And that's about it for this application, and that's about it for our training on this application. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support at support@fisherstech.com. You can also call us, and I'll show you the numbers you can call us at. You can call us at 208-258-7442 or any of these other telephone numbers. Thank you very much for your time today, and I hope it was educational. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us, and we're happy to answer them. Thanks, and have a great day.